Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Universal Monsters Tarot Deck and Guidebook. This is published by Insight Editions and it is written by Casey Gilly, illustrated by Joe Wilson. This retails for $27.99 in the US and $36.99 in Canada. Now, we all know the Insight Edition decks can be very hit and miss, so I'm really hoping that this one is a hit because I do love me some Universal Monsters. So let's check it out here. As always, in the description box below, I will legitimately link where you can purchase this deck should you want to, and whilst you're there, I do have a link tree that will provide you all of my social media links, as well as my Etsy shop where I do private readings, and my Whatnot link where I sell my ritual items and crochet goodies. Let's get into it. So it includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and a 128-page guidebook. The most famous movie monsters of all time have emerged from the shadows to guide your tarot readings in this ghastly take on the traditional tarot deck. Featuring stunning original artwork inspired by classic tarot iconography, this 78-card deck depicts spine-chilling imagery and themes from the legendary Universal Picture monster films, including such iconic characters as Frankenstein's monster, Count Dracula, the Wolfman, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Phantom of the Opera, and more. All right, so packaging looks great so far. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. We've got a ribbon, nice guidebook. Ooh, that's fun. All right, and there's the bottom of the box. Just in time for pre-season Halloween. As of filming this, it is a new release. And we've got a nice table of contents here. So we have Bidding You Welcome and Understanding Your Tarot Deck. We've got the Major Arcana cards and the Minor Arcana cards. It does look like the suits' names have changed. We have Candles, Crypts, Claws, and Castles. Caring for your deck, Preparing to Read Tarot, and the spreads. So what I want to see is the back with the spreads. Okay. So the candles are the wands, the crypts are the cups, the claws are the swords, and the castles are the pentacles. Okay. All color throughout. All right, the spreads here. We have the Van Helsing's Cross, the Wolf's Moon, the Monster Lives, and then about the author and illustrator. All right, off to a good start with the guidebook. We'll get back to that after the flip through. Okay, so first of all, the back is fun. I love that. I love the color. The cardstock is a matte. It is the same Insight Edition cardstock, albeit I feel like it's a little bit thicker, but it's very flexible. It takes a minute to snap back though. All right. Here we go. We do have borders. Love this for the Fool. Very dynamic, almost comic book illustration. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh. Love that. Yeah, I'm really digging the illustrations here. It's very fun, very energetic. Is that Van Helsing? Oh. I'm excited to get to know the guidebook a little bit better here, because I feel like I recognize some of these characters, but I'm not quite sure, not certain. I'm not an expert in all of the Universal monsters. Oh, the Invisible Man. Interesting. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at the reflection down there. Interesting. All right, I can dig it. Ooh. Nice. We all kind of knew it was going to be that, right? Oh. All right. And now the minors. Looks like we're going the court part first. Okay. It's kind of going the route of the Hocus Pocus deck, where it's not quite fully illustrated with a scene here. It's not quite a pip deck, but it's not, you know, full, what I would consider fully illustrated. Yeah. That's disappointing. Well, I mean, it is illustrated. And it's nicely illustrated. However, it's kind of doing the bare minimum, in my opinion. Editing me here to tell you that I do think that it's a little bit of a cop-out with this style. However, it does tell a story, and it's not terrible. I just wish there was more, since it was based on all of these amazing movies with all of these different stories, that we would have more of that dynamic. All right, so we are in cups. Now see, this works. This kind of works. Yeah, I get this. Yeah, so some of them aren't terrible. I mean, that's not bad. This is not a bad suit. All right, swords. Ooh. Oh, I like that. This one's not terrible. I mean, I understand completely what they're doing with the illustration, and it's fun and it's different, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm hit and miss on this one. This one makes sense. Yeah. We also don't know the legal licensing and what they can and can't use, so there's that as well. I guess maybe the guidebook will give us some more information, and then maybe it'll click for me in my head. All right, so this is Pentacles. Very fun. Okay, some of these do make sense to me. Okay, so it's gonna take me maybe a couple of uses to kind of like really see whether or not I like this. I do feel like it is an interesting take. However, I was really hoping for more dynamic scenes, not just candles or claws. You know what I mean? Shuffle's just fine. I don't have an issue with the shuffling. All right, let's get a card to read, please. Okay, we're going to read for the Five of Crypts, or the Five of Cups, I believe. Okay, in the light. The Five of Crypts represents the final nail in the coffin. You're in the midst of heartbreak, processing what you've lost and wondering how you'll move forward. Now is not the time for what ifs or blame. Instead, know that your feelings are valid and that people in your life are ready to support you. In the shadows. In reverse, the Five of Crypts offers hindsight, with your learnings from a previous loss deepening into true wisdom. If you haven't already released the residual pain or guilt, now is the time to bury it for good. You are stronger than ever before. Okay, let me just see. All right, so let's just check out here. Bright enough to penetrate the darkness of an immortal monster's heart, there's no suppressing the magical light of the star. So upright Mina Seaward always has a kind word and a warm smile for all who cross her path, even the mysterious Count from Transylvania. No matter how powerful the vampire's curse may be, Mina has the love and protection of her family and friends to help her restore her faith in the world. Welcome the energy of the star into your life by believing in your gifts, freely expressing your hopes and dreams, and allowing your authentic nature to shine. Okay, so it does describe what movie the major arcana characters are from. Does not really do so with the minors, but it does give you an explanation as to the imagery too. So, I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm not like severely disappointed. Would I like more dynamic imagery? Yes. Can I understand the route that they took? Yes. It is creative in its own way. Some of them more so than others with the minor arcana illustrations. So some of them are really cool, an interesting take, but others maybe they aren't as great as I would have hoped them to be. I was really liking the Pentacles. I thought that suit was probably by far the best out of all of the minors, but you know, it could have been worse. I'll just say that. The artwork is really great. I do enjoy the creepiness without being terrifying. This is definitely one of those kind of nostalgic decks for me as well, because, you know, I remember a lot of the older Universal monster movies. If you really love the Universal monsters, maybe this is the deck for you. But again, it just kind of depends on what you're into and what you want to collect. So all that to say, it's not a bad deck. There's just some things that maybe I would change. But like I said, I kind of want to play around with it and utilize it a little bit more to connect with it. But I think it would be fun for around the Halloween season. I think it would be fun for movie lovers. I think it'd be fun for horror enthusiasts. So, you know, it's fun, it's different, but I was hoping for a lot more. I always am, but that's just the nature of the beast. So let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comment section. Did you purchase this? Did you pre-order it? Did you wait until you saw a video and you're going to make up your mind now? Let me know all of that down below in the comment section. If you've made it this far, drop your favorite fantastical creature emoji to let me know you made it this far. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.